Yeah, thank you.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. الحمد لله الذي كفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في حديث رواه الترمذي قال من سلك طريقا يلتمس فيه علما سهل الله له طريقا إلى الجنة. Welcome all of you to the new session today. I just recited to you a hadith from Tirmidhi where Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that whosoever treads on a path in terms of seeking knowledge, Allah makes the path of Jannah easy for him. So we hope and pray that Allah makes it easy for us to understand the language of Quran, which is Arabic, and that is why we are all here. And I would just like to quote from the explanation of Al-Ajrumiyah, which is another monumental book in Arabic grammar, where Sheikh Ibn Usaymin rahimahullah says that النحو سهل وسلمه قصير ودرجه سهلة لكن المهم أن تفهمه من أوله. So the translation of which is النحو سهل, that the grammar is easy, وسلمه قصير, and the steps towards it is short, ودرجه سهلة, and its levels are easy. However, he says that lakin al-muhim, what is important for all of us to understand is lakin al-muhim an tafhamahu min awwalihi, that you understand it from the starting of it, from the beginning. So it's important that we attend all the classes and we should not miss anything in between, because because this Arabic grammar is just like mathematics or any other science, which is totally connected. That if you don't know the application of addition or subtraction or multiplication, you might not be able to proceed in mathematics. Similarly, each and every chapter, each and every topic is interconnected and will be used throughout our journey. It's important that we know it from the beginning, and we should not miss anything. So with this, inshallah, we'll begin today's class. So let me just share my screen. So as we stopped last time in chapter 3, we were doing chapter 3 last time, where we have seen how to make an ism as al-ma'rifa, and ism, because ism can be nakira and marifa both. So we just add alif lam, and the moment we add alif lam, the tanween of the noun goes away, and it becomes, for example, kitabun will become al-kitabu. And then we saw the differentiation of solar letters and lunar letters, which is nothing but huruf shamsi and huruf qamari. So the difference between huruf shamsi and huruf qamari that we saw was in terms of pronunciation. So if alif lam is being pronounced at the end, for example, here al baytu, then it's nothing but huruf qamari. And if alif lam is being omitted, such as in this case ash-shams or an-najm or ad-dik, for example, here an-najm. Here you see, even though alif lam is there, while you pronounce it, you say an-najm, that you drop alif lam. As-sukkaru, so alif lam is not being pronounced. So this is the difference between huruf shamsi and huruf qamari. These are huruf shamsi, and wherever the alif lam is being pronounced, we call it as huruf qamari. This is huruf shamsi. Then the usual thing that we were doing, reading a sentence, reading it in the ismiya, then analyzing it, and deriving some benefits out of every jumla that we analyze, such as uh, the uh, mubtada and khabar, the properties of mubtada and khabar, whether it is ma'rifa or nakira. Then we also saw that uh, the mubtada is always ma'rifa, khabar is always nakira. And then we saw that mubtada and khabar follows each other or agrees with each other in terms of number, in terms of gender, and in terms of number, gender. So we'll continue our discussion from where we left last time. So we were doing this, we have reached until here. And just before that, I would like to explain a concept which I just mentioned in today's topics. So it's a small thing that it's better that we discuss before going into the chapter. So there is a concept of Hamzatul Wasl and Hamzatul Qata. So what is Hamzatul Wasl? So you see in every definite article, in every ma'rifa, so for example, al-kitabu, al-qalamu, and likewise al-baytu. So you see you have alif lam over there because it's ma'rifa. And if it is baytun, it's nakira. So you see alif lam is present over there. So the alif which is present in the definite article is called hamzatul wasl. This alif. For example, al baytu, you have this alif lam. So you have this alif over here. So this alif is called hamzatul wasl. And why do we call it as hamzatul wasl? Because the moment it is preceded by a word, any word. For example, if I were to say al-kitabu jadidun wal-qalamu qadimun, just to give you an example. So if you notice here, I am reading as al-kitabu jadidun, the book is new, wal-qalamu qadimun, and the pen is old. So you see that I'm pronouncing it as wal-qalamu. I'm dropping that alif over there. While preceding it with any word. For example, here if you see the original word was an-najmu. So while it is preceded by a word, any word, for example, wow, so it's pronounced as one najmu. So there are two things that's happening over here. Is alif, which is there in this ma'rifa word an-najmu, is being omitted. But there is one more thing that in huruf qamari such as an-najmu, you see that even al-lam is also being omitted, because we have seen this rule earlier that we do not pronounce alif lam in huruf qamari such as an-najmu. Oh, sorry, huruf shamsi. I'm sorry, huruf shamsi. For example, ash-shamsu, an-najmu, ad-diku. Okay. So you whenever a word a ma'rifa word al-baytu is preceded by a word, so this alif will be dropped. And why it is dropped? That is why it's called hamzatul wasl. And the sign you will see it's denoted as half sad, like this. You would notice this everywhere. And two words, especially this ismun and ibnun. Whenever you come across this word ismun and ibnun, you would see that if it is preceded by a word, that alif will be dropped. But yeah, that alif can be written over there, or it can be dropped altogether as well. For example, in this case, we know that Bismillah, so it has ba with ism and then Allah. But when it's assimilated, you don't see a alif here. You don't say Bismillah. We say Bismillah because it is Hamzatul Wasl, and it would be dropped the moment it is preceded by a word. And similarly, when you pronounce this, it's called Isa ibn Maryam. You don't say Isa ibn Maryam. You say Isa ibn Maryam. So you see again this alif is being omitted. So this is the concept of Hamzatul Wasl. Okay, Hamzatul Wasl, if it is preceded by a word, the alif will be dropped. And if it is huruf qamari, huruf shamsi, sorry, if it is huruf shamsi, you see, even we don't pronounce lam over there because we know the rule, an najmu. So it would be pronounced as one najmu. Then the next is hamzatul qata. Hamzatul qata is usually written as this. Hamza would sit over alif, or it would sit under alif. Both the cases are there. So in this example, you see qul huwallahu ahad. So we are not omitting this alif from here. We are not saying qul huwallahu ahad. It will stay. It will not be omitted ever. Again here, wa iz qala rabbuka. We are not saying was qala rabbuka because it is hamzatul qata, which will stay, which will not be omitted even if it's preceded by word. So this is the difference between the two. And we anyway we know this rule already. For example, if in this word hamzatul qata, again you are assimilating this ta marbuta with lam over here. You are omitting this alif again, right? Hamzatul qata, hamzatul wasl. So this is hamzatul qata, and this is this is hamzatul wasl, where alif will be dropped, and this is hamzatul qata, where alif will never be dropped. So this is the difference between the two. Now moving on to our actual chapter. So we'll, as we were doing in the earlier classes, the similar pattern we'll see it again. So, okay, fine. Let me do a couple of them, and then I guess we have done the second one last time. So third one is imla il farar fima yali biwadi il kalimat al munasibati min al kalimat al taliya. So here the khabar has been omitted here. Khabar is left blank. So you need to choose the proper word, correct word, and put it in place of khabar. So al hajaru, hajar means the stone. So al hajaru, what would be the correct option? This one, saqilun. Al hajaru saqilun. It means the stone is heavy. So now this makes it a complete sentence. Al hajaru saqilun, which means the stone is heavy. So when we analyze it, we will say al hajaru mubtada, saqilun khabar, and you see al hajaru and saqilun both are marfu because the sign of marfu is present over there, which is nothing but dhamma. Again dhamma. And al hajaru is ma'rifa because mubtada is always ma'rifa, and saqilun is nakira because khabar is nakira. Again, you see al hajaru is masculine in gender, and saqilun is also masculine in gender because mubtada and khabar both follows each other in terms of gender. And again, al hajaru is singular, a stone, the stone, or single stone, and saqilun is also singular. So al hajaru saqilun. Next is al-babu. Al-babu. What? The door. The door could be open. So the correct word is maftuhun. So you see al-babu maftuhun. The door is open. So again, the similar pattern we will see. Al-babu mubtada maftuhun khabar. Al-babu ma'rifa because mubtada is always ma'rifa. Maftuhan is nakira because khabar is nakira. Al-babu is singular. Maftuhan is singular. Al-babu is masculine as in muzakkar. So maftuhan is also muzakkar in nature. About feminine nature, we will see in the next chapters, inshallah. So until chapter 3, there is no word which is feminine in gender, in nature. Third one is al-qamaru. Yeah, who can tell me this? Someone please help me with the next set of sentences.
Jamilun.
Ahsan, jazakallah khair, barakallah fi. Correct answer. Al-qamaru jamilun. So when you have said this, you can you please analyze and translate, do everything that I have just taught you. Al-qamaru jamilun. The meaning of it should be the moon is beautiful. So al-qamaru here is mubtada, jamilun here is khabar. And al-qamaru is ma'rifa because mubtada is always ma'rifa. Jamilun is nakira because khabar is nakira. Al-qamaru is masculine, as in mudakkar in nature. So jamilun is also mudakkar. Al-qamaru is singular, so jamilun is also singular. Next is al-waraku. Warak means the page, the page. So the pages, generally pages are light. So which is the correct answer? Al-waraku khafifun. Khafif means light. So al-waraku khafifun. The pages or the page is light. Next is again the same pattern, mubtada khabar. Sorry. Mubtada and khabar. Mubtada is ma'rifa, khabar is nakira, and mubtada is al-waraqu is singular, so khabar is also singular. Al-waraqu is masculine, so khabar is also masculine, and both are marfu. Next is al-mindilu. So mindilu means handkerchief. Khafif, correct. Next is al-mindilu. What would be the correct? Yes, I got an answer. Wasiqun. Correct. Jazakallah khair. Barakallah fi. So wasiqun means dirty. So again, al-mindilu wasiqun means the handkerchief is dirty. Al-mindilu mubtada, wasiqun khabar, and the next set of rules that I've just taught you. Next is al-labanu. Harun. Correct. I've got the answers in the group chat. Barakallah fikum to everyone who is answering. So it's al-labanu harun. The milk is hot. Al-labanu mubtada, harun khabar. Al-labanu is singular. Harun is also singular. Al-labanu is masculine, muzakkar in nature. So harun khabar is also muzakkar, and both are marfu because mubtada and khabar are always marfu. Next, we'll move on. Imla il faraq fi ma yali bi wad'i kalimatin munasibatin. That you need to fill up the blanks with suitable words. So here, if you see in above, here the khabar was omitted. Here the mubtada is omitted, and you need to put a suitable mubtada. So we'll start with first, and you can reply in the group chat. So nadifun. What could be nadif? Anything? I got one answer. Al-qamisu. Sahih. Sahih. Correct. Barakallahu fiqh. Ahsan. Al-qamisu nadifun. The shirt is clean. So again, we'll follow the same pattern. Al-qamisu here would be mubtada. Nadifun is khabar. And you also notice one thing, that there is no i'rab or there is no vowel sign added anywhere. It's because now it's assumed that now you are able to distinguish between mubtada and khabar, and you know the i'rab of mubtada and khabar. So that is why Sheikh has left it blank for you to fill it. Okay, so you see it's nadifun without any i'rab. So al-qamisu nadifun. Al-qamisu mubtada, nadifun khabar. Again, we'll do the same set of exercise. Al-qamisu is mubtada, nadifun is khabar. Al-qamisu and nadifun both are marfu because mubtada and khabar is always marfu. Then al-qamisu is masculine in nature, so nadifun is also masculine. And al-qamisu is wahid, singular, so nadifun is also singular. Next is maksurun, something broken. Correct. Barakallahu fiqh. Yes, it could be anything. Al-kursiyu maksurun, al-qalamu maksurun, or as-sariru maksurun. Even bed can be broken. Al-maktabun, no. Maktabun will not be the case because you have added alif lam. So al-maktabu. Al-maktabu maksurun. Yes, that would also be correct. Yes. All the answers are correct. Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu fiqh. Al-qalamu or al-kursiyu or al-maktabu or as-sariru maksurun. Anything that can be put over here. So we'll do the same thing for next one. Baridun. Al-ma'u baridun. Correct. Al-labanu baridun. Correct. Both correct. Al-labanu baridun. Baridun. Barakallahu feekum. Allah bless you all. Yes, it's correct answer. That al-ma'u baridun or al-labanu baridun. The water is cold, or even the milk is cold. Or we have other words also. For example, ashayu. Ashayu means the tea, or al-qahwatu means the coffee. Anything could be baridun. Anything which we drink can be baridun. Correct. So going by al-labanu or al-ma'u baridun. So al-ma'u or al-labanu would be mubtada, baridun would be khabar. Al-ma'u is marfu, baridun is also marfu because mubtada and khabar is always marfu. Next is, since al-ma'u is muzakkar, so baridun is also muzakkar, and the similar set of points of benefits that we know. So I've already got an answer for fourth one. Al-masjidu qareebun. Barakallahu fikum. Al-baytu qareebun. Jazakallah khair. Al-baytu qareebun. Al-masjidu. Both are correct. Al-masjidu qareebun. Al-baytu qareebun. Correct. Or al-madrasatu qareebun. Also, we have not seen al-madrasa. This will come in next chapter. So it's correct. Al-baytu qareebun. The house is near. Or al-masjidu qareebun. So the masjid is near. It's correct answer. The answer is correct. Barakallahu fiik. Next is ba'idun. Correct. An-najmu ba'idun. The moon is far. Ash-shamsu ba'idun. The sun is also far. So anything could be far. Even al-baytu ba'idun. Al-masjidu ba'idun. There is no fixed answer here. Everything is correct. We'll move on to the next one. Waqifun. I've got an answer. Barakallahu fikum. Ar-rajulu. Al-waladu. Correct. Al-mudarrisu is also correct. Correct answer. Barakallahu fikum. Al-mudarrisu waqifun or ar-rajulu waqifun. That the teacher is standing, or the man is standing, or al-waladu waqifun, the boy is standing. So all are correct answers. So al-waladu or al-mudarrisu waqifun. So al-waladu or al-mudarrisu or ar-rajulu is mubtada. Waqifun is khabar. Ar-rajulu is masculine. Waqifun is also masculine because mubtada and khabar both agrees in gender. And ar-rajulu or al-mudarrisu or al-rajulu, al-waladu, or anything is singular. So waqifun is also singular. Next is jalisun. At-tabibu jalisun. Al-bintu jalisun. See, al-bintu jalisun will not be correct because there is a violation of the rule. I have not taught you this because we have not seen a feminine noun. So if it is al-bintu, the correct one would be jalisatun. So we'll see that later. Anyway, a good try. Barakallahu fikum. So al-muallimatu jalisatun. So if it is a feminine noun, the khabar should also be feminine. Just as I have explained here. Al-bintu jalisatun. I have not taught you this, so don't worry about this because we are not doing feminine one here. We'll do that in next class. Yes, it's correct. Al-waladu, al-mudarrisu, anything could be correct. Jalisun. That the boy is sitting or the teacher is still sitting. So the Talibu, yes. Talibu jalisun. Correct. Barakallahu fiik. So again, the meaning would be a talibu or a tabibu, a shajaru kabirun, a shamsu kabirun, al baytu kabirun. Correct answers. All answers are correct. Next is qadimun. What could be qadim? Al-baytu kabirun. Yes, it's all answers are correct. Ash-shamsu kabirun. Ash-shajaru kabirun. Al-mindilu qadimun. Al-qalamu qadimun. Al-kitabu qadimun. Al-haqibatu qadimatun. It's correct. Al-kursiyu qadimun. Yes, the answer is correct. Al-kursiyu qadimun or al-qalamu qadimun or al-kitabu qadimun. Translation would be the pen or the masjid or the book is old. Al-masjidu is mubtada, qadimun is khabar. Al-masjidu is marifa because mubtada is always marifa. Qadimun is khabar because khabar is always nakira, and mubtada and khabar both are marfu, and mubtada and khabar both follows each other in terms of number and gender. Next is jadidun. Al-qamisu jadidun. Al-sariru jadidun. Al-kursiyu jadidun. Al-qalamu jadidun. Barakallahu fikum. All are correct. Al-baytu jadidun. Yes, correct. Next, we'll move on to the next one. So far, the new words that we already know now. Al-qamaru means the moon. Jadidun means new. Qadimun is old. Wasikhun means dirty. Nadifun means clear. The ad-daftur, yes, it's also correct. Harrun, harrun means hot. Baridun means cold. Saghirun means small. Kabirun means big. Maftuhun means open. Maksurun means broken. Saqilun is heavy. Khafifun is light. Jamilun is beautiful. Waqifun is standing. Jalisun is Waqifun is sitting, and Jalisun is standing. Harrun means hot. Hot, yes. So far we have done the huruf qamari. Now we are starting with huruf shamsi. So as I've already explained that in huruf shamsi, we don't pronounce isn't Waqifun means standing. Yes, sorry, I got confused. Jalisun means sitting. Yes, Waqifun means standing. Jalisun means sitting. That was my mistake. Waqifun means standing. Jalisun means sitting. So in huruf qamari, we have seen that the alif lam will not be pronounced as opposed to al-qamaru, al-qalamu, al-baytu. Here, the tip of your tongue is involved, and this is the only difference between these two, that the alif lam will not be pronounced. And again, if it is preceded by a word, we will omit alif here because alif is hamzatul wasl, as I've just explained in the beginning of my class. So najmun is an-najmu. Someone trying to say something? So najmun, since najmun is nakira, so to make it marifa, we do it as an-najmu. We add alif lam, but since it's huruf shamsi, so alif lam will not be pronounced, so it will be as an-najmu. And the tanween will not be there because alif lam is here. So the moment alif lam enters in a ism, the tanween will go. Rajulun will become ar-rajulu. Dikun means the rooster. Ad-diku. Qalibun, ab-qalibu. So again, it's just the same set of exercise that we will do. So an-najmu ba'idun. The moon is far. So we'll do the Hamzatul Wasl and Huruf Shamsiyya are connected. See, if Hamzatul Wasl is present in any Ma'rifa word, for example, Ar-Rajulu, At-Talibu, An-Najm means moon. So At-Talibu, Ad-Daftaru. So you see, Hamzatul Wasl is always present. Okay. So if it is preceded by a word, for example, An-Najmu Ba'idun Washamsu Qaribun. So you see, it's just a difference of the Najm means moon. So it's only the difference between the pronunciation. For example, here you see الطبيب طويل والمدرس قصير. So here you see that Hamzatul Wasl is being dropped and we are directly pronouncing as wal. So since this is huruf qamari, so alif lam will not be dropped. So it will be wal mudarrisu. However, if it would have been at-tabibu tawilun wat-talibu qasirun. So you see, if it is at-talibu and if it is preceded by a word, so alif lam both will be dropped and it will be wat-talibu marid. It's just a difference of the pronunciation. Nothing else. Okay. Sorry. I got confused between this two. This yes. Naj means star. Al-Qamar means moon. My mistake. The star is far. Uh, uh, I have not. This will come in the next chapters, coming chapters. This is something I have not taught you yet. So we'll keep this aside for now. Qasirun means short. Tawil and Qasir. This is something related to height. That one is taller or shorter in that sense. I'll tell you this Hadha Diku in coming classes, so don't worry about this. So for now, we'll concentrate in the class. So An-Najmu Ba'idun, the star is far. An-Najmu Mubtada, Ba'idun Khabar. An-Najmu is Ma'rifa because Mubtada is always Ma'rifa. Ba'idun is Nakira because Khabar is always Nakira. And An-Najmu is singular, so Ba'idun is also singular. An-Najmu is masculine in nature, so Ba'idun is also masculine in nature. Next is Ar-Rajulu Waqifun. The man is Waqifun, standing. The man is standing, yes. So Ar-Rajulu Mubtada, Waqifun is Khabar. Ar-Rajulu and Waqifun both are marfu because Mubtada and Khabar are always marfu. Ar-Rajulu is Ma'rifa because Mubtada is Ma'rifa. Waqifun is Nakira because Khabar is always Nakira. And both agrees each other in terms of number. Ar-Rajulu is singular, so Waqifun is also singular. And Ar-Rajulu is masculine, so Waqifun is also masculine. Next is As-Sukkaru Hulwun. The sugar is sweet. Yes, correct answer. And I hope you know the Mubtada Khabar and all the points that I've just mentioned. So I'll move on to the next one. At-Talibu Maridun. So the student is sick. So the student is ill or is sick. So At-Talibu Mubtada, Maridun is Khabar. At-Talibu is Ma'rifa because Mubtada is Ma'rifa. Maridun is Nakira because Khabar is always Nakira. At-Talibu and Maridun both agrees each other in terms of number and gender. Next is Ad-Diku Jamilun. The rooster is beautiful. Yes, correct answer. Ad-Diku Jamilun. The rooster is beautiful. Ad-Diku Mubtada, Jamilun Khabar, and all the rules that I have taught you applies here. Next is Ad-Daftaru Jadidun. Ad-Daftaru Jadidun. Ad-Daftar, actually, Daftar means notebook, not office. It means notebook. The notebook is new. And the same, it's just that we're dealing with huruf al-qamri. That you notice something here that alif lam is not being pronounced here because it's huruf al-qamri. It's huruf al-shamsi. Ad-daftaru jadidun, the notebook is new. Next is at-tajiru ghaniyun. The merchant is rich, or the businessman is rich, or the trader is rich. Yeah, here it means rich. Yeah, Ghani means also generous, but in here it means rich in terms of money. Yeah, Ghani can mean generous as well. For example, our third caliph Osman Ghani radiallahu anhu. So in terms of Osman radiallahu anhu, it's generous, but here it means rich. التاجر مبتدا غني خبر. Next is الدكان مفتوح. The shop is open. Correct answer. الدكان مبتدا مفتوح خبر. Next is الولد فقير. The boy is poor. The boy is poor. الولد مبتدا فقير خبر. Next is التفاح لذيذ. The apple is tasty, delicious. Yes, correct. التفاح مبتدا لذيذ خبر. بارك الله فيكم. Next is الطبيب طويل والمدرس قصير. The doctor is tall and the teacher is short in height. So الطبيب مبتدا طويل خبر. الطبيب and طويل both are marfu because مبتدا and khabar are always marfu. الطبيب is masculine مذكر, so طويل is also مذكر. الطبيب is واحد, so طويل is also واحد because مبتدا and khabar both follows each other in terms of number and gender. Wow is we call it wow as harfu atf, and why do we call it as harfu atf? Because it's connecting these two sentences together. الطبيب طويل والمدرس قصير, and the teacher is short. So again wow is harfu atf, no i'rab for huruf. المدرس مبتدا قصير خبر. المدرس and قصير both are marfu because مبتدا and khabar are always marfu. المدرس معرفة because مبتدا is معرفة. قصير nakira because khabar is always nakira. And both follows each other in terms of number. المدرس is واحد, قصير is also واحد. Hamzatul Wasl is this one. Even it was here, but it was not dropped here because there is no word preceded here. Here, since wow is preceded, so we'll drop wow alif here, but it would be written. It's just that it's not pronounced. So we'll say wal mudarrisu qasiru, as opposed to here that we are saying at-talibu, that we are pronouncing at-talibu here, but the moment it's preceded by a word wow here, so alif is dropped. And if it was a haruf shamsi, then even alif lam will not be pronounced, such as wan najmu ba'id. Yeah, Hulun is starting with dhamma. Possible. What is the it's not a rule that a letter cannot start with dhamma. Mudarris starts with dhamma. Mudarris, mudarrisun. If alif lam is not there, it starts with dhamma, right? So what is the issue here? No, nothing, no issues here. So we'll move on. Now it's for you to read, and you see that no Arab and no dub is put in all these words here, because now you know the difference and you should be able to identify which is huruf shamsi and which is huruf qamari. So first is al-babu, huruf qamari, because alif lam is pronounced. So you just simply write kaf here in your notebooks or whatever. Next is at-tajiru. It is huruf shamsi, correct. Next is an-najmu. An-najm, the star. Shamsi, correct. Al-qamaru, qamari. Ad-diku, shamsi. Al-ma'u, qamari. As-sariru, as-sariru, shamsi. Al-baytu, qamari. Al-masjidu, qamari. So you just write qaf over there and put i'rab as well. Al-baytu, al-masjidu. Ar-rajulu, ar-rajulu, shamsi. As-sukkaru, shamsi. Al-waraqu, qamari. Again, the same set of exercise. You should imla al-faraq fima yali biwad'i kalimatin munasibatin. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. Ghaniyun. Answer. At-tajiru. Ar-rajulu. Correct. At-tajiru, ar-rajulu, both are correct. Al-mudarrisu, at-tabibu, anyone can be rich. At-talibu. So again, I'll not do the mubtada khabar here. I'll just do for example, considering here at-tajiru ghaniyun. At-tajiru mubtada, ghaniyun khabar. At-tajiru is marifa and ghaniyun is nakira because mubtada is marifa and khabar is nakira. At-tajiru is masculine, so ghaniyun is masculine. At-tajiru is wahid, singular, so ghaniyun is also singular. So you notice one more thing here. Again, the i'rab is not there. You'll not find i'rab in these sentences because this is for you to write and understand. Next is hulwun. As-sukkaru hulwun. At-tufahu hulwun. Both are correct. The apple is sweet or the sugar is sweet. Anything is correct. Both are correct. Next is maridun. التاجر مريض الطالب مريض المدرس مريض الولد مريض. All are correct. بارك الله فيك. Next, لذيذ. التفاح لذيذ. correct. صحيح. التفاح مبتدا لذيذ خبر. Next is طويل. المدرس الأب الطالب الباب الولد طويل. Yeah, it has something got to do with the height. المدرس طويل, correct answer. الطبيب طويل, correct. All are correct. الولد طويل, correct. A tall boy, the teacher is tall, the student is tall, or the boy is tall. Next is قصير. الطبيب قصير, الولد قصير, الديك قصير, المعلم قصير. Correct. بارك الله فيك. Right. And we come to the third الدرس. اختر كلمة من القائمة با تناسب الكلمة التي في القائمة ألف. So you need to match these two columns with suitable. So it's just that if you have a book, you need to draw a line over here and you match it. So first is at-talibu. What could be the match? Yes, maridun. Correct. Barakallah fiik. So you see, it's easy. So everyone is able to answer and everyone is able to understand. So you see that things are easy, inshallah, and this is how this will be in future as well. It's just that we need to have that consistency. Because I just like to mention one thing here, that there is a saying in Arabic which means man jadda wajada. So whosoever struggles shall get it or shall achieve it. So it's just that we need to strive and struggle consistently. And the consistency is the key. Next is ad-dukkanu. Ad-dukkanu maftuhun. Barakallahu fiik. You see, the answers are flowing. So ad-dukkanu maftuhun. The shop is open. At-tuffahu. Tuffahu ladizun. Correct. Barakallahu fiik. Ahsan. Al-ma'u. Al-ma'u. Al-ma'u harrun. Yes. Al-ma'u harrun. Correct answer. Al-hajaru. Al-hajaru thaqilun. The stone is heavy. Yes, it's correct. Barakallahu fikum to all of you. Yes, it's correct. Next is al-qalamu. Al-qalamu maksurun. The pen is broken. The pen is broken. Yes. We'll move on to the next. Al-kalimatul jadidatu. The new words. So hulun means sweet. Maridun means sick. Ad-dukkanu. So ad-dukkanu shop. Ghaniyun. It means rich. Tawilun. Tall. Faqirun. poor. قصير, short. بارك الله فيك. التفاح, apple, the apple. التفاح, actually the apple, because it's alif lam is there. Yeah, but the meaning is correct. We'll move on. So we have already seen this in last class. It's just that it's mentioned over here as al-huruf al-qamariyya or huruf al-shamsiyya, and the rules, we are already aware of the rules, that alif lam will be pronounced and here alif lam will not be pronounced. And we have also seen that what is hamzatul wasl and hamzatul qata. Al-abu means the father. I'll tell you the meaning of everything. Al-abu means the father. Al-babu, the door. Al-jannatu. Jannah means two things. If we consider in our Sharia, so Jannah means the Jannah, heaven, or it means garden as well. For example, Riyadul Jannah. You might have heard this word. Ma baina baiti wa mimbari. There is a hadith that ma baina baiti wa mimbari rawdatum min riyadil Jannah. So what is Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, whatever is between my house and my member is from the gardens of paradise. Rawdat is a garden from the gardens of paradise. So Rawdatum min riyadil Jannah. So Jannah means garden. Jannah means garden as well, and Jannah means heaven as well. Al-himaru, donkey. Correct. Al-khubz. Al-khubz means bread. Yes. Al-ain. Al-ain means the eyes. Eye, the eye, yes. It could mean water spring as well. Al-ghada'u, and lunch, correct. Al-famu. Al-famu means mouth, the mouth. Al-qamaru, we know, moon, the moon. Al-kalb, al-kalbu, the dog. Al-ma'u, water, the water, yes. Al-waladu, we know. Al-hawa'u, hawa means air, the air. Al-yadu, yad means the hand, yes. Yadullah fawqa yadihi. The hand of Allah was over their hands. Next, we know the merchant, trader, yes. As-sawb, the cloth, yes. Adiku, the rooster. Al-dhahabu, the gold. Min al-dhahabi wal-fidda, from the golds and silver. Yeah. Fidda means silver. Al-dhahabu means gold. Ar-rajulu, man, yes. Next is az-zahratu, the flower, yes. As-samaku, fish, correct. Barakallahu feek. Ash-shams, ash-shams means the moon. As-sadru, the chest, yes. Al-dayfu, هل أتاك حديث ضيف إبراهيم المكرمين. So it means the guest. الطالب, the student. الظهر, it's actually الظهر. So الظهر means the noon time. اللحم, meat, yes. Bank means al-masrif. So here it means al-dhuhr means the zuhr time. Al-lahmu, meat, and al-najmu, the star. So the next exercise is اقرأ الكلمات الآتية واكتبها مراعيا قواعد النطق الحروف القمرية والشمسية. Next is you need to read these kalimat, these words, keeping in mind the rules pertaining to the huruf shamsi and qamari, the pronunciation rule. First is al-baytu. So you should be telling me the next one. Ad-diku, and you need to put qaf or seen. البيت حروف قمري. الديك شمسي. المدرس. الباب. And you just mention whether it is حروف شمسي and قمري in your notebook, and you know it already, so you don't need to mention. Yeah, just read it. We're just reading it, keeping in mind the rules that we have learned. So الطالب. السكر. You know the meaning already. الدفتر. الدفتر means the notebook. الأخ. الأخ means the brother. الرسول. الرسول, the messenger. الوجه. الوجه means the face. Face. الصديق. الصديق means the friend, companion. القرآن, we all know Quran. الصلاة. الصلاة means it means two things. One is the salah, that the prayer that we do, or it can also means a dua. Salah can also mean a dua. Al-Ka'batu. Al-Ka'ba, our Kaaba. Al-Ra'su. Al-Ra's means head. Al-Isba'u. Al-Isba'u. Al-Isba'u means nails, the nails. Al-Isba'u. Al-Sabunu. Al-Sabun means soap. Sorry. Al-Isba'u means finger, sorry. Al-Dhufru means nail. Al-Isba'u means finger. Al-Sabunu soap. Al-Dhufru means nail, the nail. Al-Fajru means the dawn or Fajr. Al-Dhuhru means the noon. Al-Asru after post noon, just before Maghrib. Then we have Al-Maghrib. Al-Maghrib, the sunset timing, and Al-Isha'u, the night. So you know that whatever which letter is Huruf Shamsi or Qamari, we know. Al-Dhufru means the nails that we have in our fingers. Al-Isba'u means a finger. Dhufru means the nail. Actually, there are different names of all the fingers. We'll do that inshallah in some. Okay, so we are done with chapter 3, alhamdulillah. If time permits, or anyway, we have already reached the end of session. So we'll start the next topics, inshallah, in coming classes. So we'll start with chapter 3, and we'll do Huruf Jar, and we'll see how an ism becomes majroor. So far we have seen that ism as marfu. So we'll see the next case as majroor, and we'll also do pronouns. So just before going, I'll just leave you with this, so that you can. It is something that you have to memorize, inshallah. So it will be easy. So you all have this notes. So zamir are nothing but pronouns which comes in place of noun. And there are two types of noun zamir, which is one is zamir munfasil and zamir muttasil. Munfasil means which is detached, which will not be added to a noun, and muttasil means it will be added to a noun. So for now, just you remember this: huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna, ana and nahnu. And huwa means he as a third person, ghaib, which is not present, and muzakkar. until next class, what I urge you to memorize this. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna, ana nahnu. So you will do this inshallah in next class, because it's already time. So, but it's just for your information that it's Zamir, and you need to memorize this. There is no other go except that you need to memorize everything. There are total 14, and you can go through the notes, and anyway we'll discuss in the next class inshallah. So if there is any questions, then just please let me know, or else you can close this session for today.